I didn't want to divert too far, but have you ever heard of this thing called frogging, spelled with a PH?
No.
Have you heard of
what's that?
It's a thing. So it's like an online community. There's probably a website. People try to live in your house without you knowing about it for like an extended period of time.
Well, that's a good way to die. I guarantee you that doesn't take place much in Texas.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think that's a San Francisco game. I think.
I don't buy that,
dude. One time, I had a babysitter, and they found a guy under their bed in their house, and what a scary thing that was.
Oh my God.
She came up the stairs, and she could see under the bed because the bedroom door was open when she walked up the stairs, and she saw a guy under there.
Oh, Jesus. What did they do?
And called the police, and he was mentally unwell, so they had to...
Duh.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of dudes that really have their shit together. They're hiding under kids' beds.
Yeah, that's true.
He was mentally unwell.
Hey, can you keep it down? I got to be up. I got to be at work in 2 hours.
Mentally unwell. Let's not get hasty here. Let's not label the guy.
Yeah.
He was doing a little bit of frogging. Yeah. Whatever.
But I love how we're in a space now, Joe, where people breaking and living in people's houses is just like a new term.
As I'm reading into an article about it, this makes a whole lot of sense because I've lived in a place where it's explaining. It says it happened at Ohio State. So there's giant houses where 14 people are living together and they're in and out all day long, and someone can like sneak into a room and you just think it's a friend if you saw him in the hallway, maybe.
Oh, that's a little bit different.
So it's a slightly different thing. I'm not breaking into
houses. Well, why did they name it frogging?
That I don't
Yeah, so it's not a guy eating flies and stuff and hiding in your wall.
Because they go from place to place. Sometimes it's
hopping.
Trying to do it, as much as they can. Sort of.
Victims often sense something is amiss, but easily doubt themselves and hesitate to seek help.
Yeah, I don't know.
At least at first.
Not
Not me, bro. I'll be clearing that house, locked and loaded. I probably have a vest on. I'll probably fucking Velcro a vest on and go clear that fucking house.
I would just ask everybody if they live there or not. How do you not know if somebody lives with you?
Because they're sneaking around. They're like sleeping in closets and shit.
They're all fucked up all day. They're 20-year-old kids. They're dumb as shit, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about like a regular house, like your house.
Yeah, if somebody was sleeping, I did think there was somebody in the attic for a while because I would hear things sometimes, like little settling, but I went up there and there's nothing.
Probably rats.
Yeah, it could have been.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what else has been going on.
The other thing I saw last night, the American Gladiators documentary started on ESPN.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of it or anything?
Well, dude, I was around when American Gladiators was huge.
So this is the guy that created it or is founded. The documentary is very interesting because this guy who is credited as the creator, I think, he's not very forthcoming and honest with everything, and he won't answer the guy's questions a lot, which is kind of strange. So he made a good documentary about it, and not all the gladiators would come talk about it. He's very open about I didn't pay them, and if they wanted to leave, go ahead and leave.
Wow. What? The American Gladiators didn't get paid?
They were making $25,000 for 52 episodes, they said.
What?
Yeah. Two shows a day. That's what they get into in this. Is like how big the marketing got. There was 13 million viewers, I think, at one point per show.
So he crushed it with all the. He made it.
And he paid them nothing.
Nothing.
Piece of shit.
And they were getting hurt really bad. One of the guys who's a big one. They show how bad he is right now. He's walking around. He can't feel half of his limbs. 7 herniated discs.
Oh my God.
Remember they had names like it was like Fierce and like River.
Yeah. Ice Cube.
Yeah. Thunder. Now it's like
Barnacle.
Lethargy. Yeah, they have they're all like in wheelchairs.
Didn't they bring American Gladiators back at one point in time?
Yeah, they tried bringing it back, but the thing I find interesting about this guy is he started off his career as an Elvis impersonator, which is why he looks a little bit like Elvis.
That dude doesn't look anything like Elvis.
He was obsessed with Elvis. But
he was obsessed with Elvis?
That could have been part of it. He could be putting on about how much he got.
Ben Berman,
It's a very interesting documentary. I'll just say it that.
You mean like he might have been lying about how much money he made?
He's lying about a lot of stuff, and the guy who's making it asks him, and you can hear him asking him. He's like, and he just sort of stops, like, I'm not going to talk about that.
He looks like a low-level MMA promoter. That's what he looks like. He looks like one of those guys. Our guys could take on the UFC's best champions any day of the week.
Yeah,
he's one of those guys. That's what he looks like.
Yeah, that guy definitely looks maybe a little bit like a sneaky guy.
Oh, he definitely looks sneaky.
I'm trying to think of the first sneaky guy I ever met.
The first sneaky guy you ever met?
Yeah.
You really can go back that far?
Oh, yeah, when you met somebody and like, oh, they're sneaky.
Sneaky. Well, you mean
it's
a
such
lot
a unique
of them
term.
In the comedy business. The club owner business. You ever been ripped off by a club?
Dude, there was a club where I felt bad that people didn't come, and I was like, you guys can pay me less, and they paid me less, I remember.
Because no one was there? But you said they could.
Yeah.
That's not a robbery. That's a deal.
Yeah, you're right.
You made a deal. You were a nice guy. You were trying to help out the club, and you felt bad. That you
made a bad deal.
Get another hit for that.
Yeah,
Feel better.
Thank you.
Oh, Jesus, you went in deep. You got your nostrils right up to the... Give me that.
I like that, boy.
I don't want you to be out there on your own.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about,
You know what I'm saying?
dude. A hunting we will go. A hunting.
You want some of this, Jamie?
I remember.
You remember? Oh, that's all you need?
Yeah.
I can't remember. I just did it 10 seconds ago.
See?
Dude, you sound like a guy crying in the 40s.
Like his dog died. Oh, Yeller, I'm going to miss you. Oh my God.
Dude, do you ever think like remember we were talking about like frequencies, like there could be other ways to evaluate what's going on with us. Do you think we'll ever get like new ways to look at like to quantify ourselves and how we're feeling and stuff?
Yeah, I think so with science. Yeah, I think with new innovation and technology, they'll probably develop ways to recognize the amount of energy that your body has. You know, because like some people they have energy. Like, what is energy? Like, I always think of that. Like, I switched back to the carnivore diet. You know, I go back and forth on that, and for the most part, I eat mostly meat and fruit and some vegetables. That's like most of my diet. Occasionally, I go crazy. Like, we were in the Bronx. We went to this Italian deli and these giant sandwiches. It was amazing. But that's a rare deviation off my path. But I had this moment, I guess it was about 2 weeks ago, where I was like, you know what? The best I ever felt, like literally the best I ever felt all throughout the day was when I was on the carnivore diet. Let me go back to that. Let me see what that's like. And one of the things that I saw, like immediately, for 7-8 days, I ate nothing but meat and eggs and fat and bacon and nothing else. I mean, nothing. I was real strict. And my brain was working so much better. It was weird. Like, I wasn't searching for, like, it was like I had more access to my ability to form sentences, I was thinking clearer. It was like, it was more effortless to have conversations. And I was like, this is interesting. This is very interesting because this is not how I normally feel. This is like me at my optimum, but I'm able to sustain this multiple days in a row.